Hello and welcome to The Sun Down Under, the podcast from The Sun coming to you live from Australia's Gold Coast. My name's Ellie Henman and I've got a rundown of all the best stories from today. So on the front page of The Sun on Sunday, we've got a big exclusive about the amazing Danielle Harold. So obviously you've been watching I'm a Celebrity. We saw Jamie Lynn Spears go out on medical grounds and Grace Dent go out on medical grounds. And now Danielle. Now it turns out Danielle actually was struggling with illness while she was in camp. Now none of us saw this get played out. It happened completely behind the scenes. So Danielle was really struggling. She felt sick. So she had a really, really difficult time of it. But what's incredible is the fact that she just refused to bow down. You know, she come all this way. She was an absolute trooper. She didn't want to leave the show. And she did. So she managed to basically get herself back to health. I mean, it's absolutely amazing the fact that she went through that and still the whole time in camp had a big smile on her face. You know, personally, she was one of my favourites and I thought she'd get to the final. I mean, coming out now, I mean, Danielle's a seriously hot ticket. Obviously, she was huge in EastEnders, but I just feel like the future's so bright for her. She's already got job offers coming in, brand deals. You know, it's going to be a really exciting time for Danielle and so deserved. And another thing we've seen, Josie Gibson, she's gone.
The next person to leave I'm a Celebrity 2023 is Josie.
Yes! Thank you!
So we now do have our 3 finalists. This is, I mean, whoever thought we'd see Nigel Farage in the final? I think if you asked people when he first went in, they thought he'd do all the trials and he'd probably be first out. But no, he's absolutely turned it around. He's made the public see a different side to him. And I think it's testament to Nigel that all his campmates have come out and said, you know, he's not the man we expected him to be. And they all got on so well.
I'm so glad that this was my year. You know, some years you watch and you think, oh gosh, I wouldn't want to be in there with him. But not one person, even Mr. Farage.
Yeah.
Even Mr. Farage.
So in the final, we've now got Tony, Nigel and Sam. You know, it's going to be really tight. I think Sam will clinch it still. He's been the bookies' favourite from the start. I checked his odds earlier. He's still a dead cert to win. But I mean, Nigel could really cause an upset if he wins. Same with Tony Bellew, who's just been brilliant and really comes into himself. So Josie, I saw her earlier down at the hotel. She's now been reunited with Reggie, and she couldn't look happier.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you get out? What are you going to eat?
Apart from give Reggie a very big hug.
What are you going to eat? What do you want to do?
So, obviously, Reg, I cannot wait to see him.
Yeah.
He's lovely. I've missed him like mad.
You know, I think as soon as she came out of the jungle, she sort of said, oh, I just can't wait to see my boy. And there he was, you know, just holding on to his mum. And she's so happy. It's so lovely. So now she can spend the rest of the day relaxing with Reggie, having a couple of well-deserved glasses of wine and going down to the beach and just having fun. I'm so happy for her because she clearly has had the time of her life. And my favourite moment of last night's episode and what I've been talking about with everyone all day is just Celebrity Cyclone.
Bring it on! Come on, big man! Is that all you've got? Bring it on! Come on! Everybody, get him!
And how absolutely amazing that was. I mean, that was probably my favourite one yet, purely because of Tony. I mean, he's an absolute man mountain as it is, and he just absolutely smashed it. You know, he's whacking balls out the way and he's shouting, you know, is that all you've got? Bring it on. I mean, that's just excellent. You know, because normally you're sort of used to them just being absolutely pounded, but he was just incredible. Tony, what a revelation. He's just brilliant.